Fatima is sheltering in the town of Hermel, a predominantly Shiite Muslim town in eastern Lebanon. She says she had to flee her homes in western Syria after the fall of Bashar al-Assad because she fears retribution. As a member of the Shiite minority in Syria, her family supported the regime throughout the country's civil war. Some fought against the armed rebel groups who are now in charge.
Throughout the civil war, many of our young people were killed, but we would always thank God, saying they had died as martyrs and that would protect and keep us on our land. But we gained nothing. Our young people are gone and we have been displaced from our homes. We have nothing left.
This is Fatima's second week in the shelter. She and the 12 family members had little time to escape.
We are poor. How will we survive? How long will we stay here? I have 4 daughters, 2 kids and young men. What will we do here to live?
Fatima is one of some 40,000 Syrian Shiite who fled to Hermel, an area controlled by Hezbollah. Many of these men fled Syria in their military uniforms. As Assad loyalists, they fought alongside its ally Hezbollah throughout the civil war. Hezbollah members and local have turned mosques into shelters for their fellow Shiite. But many are struggling to cope.
In just 4 days here, I've spent 4 million Syrian lira. I'm hungry. Back in Syria, that would have lasted me 2 months. Everyone here is now a refugee. Women feel humiliated. Why? Simply because we worked with Hezbollah.
11 years ago, fierce battles broke out in Syria just across the Lebanese border. On the one side, Hezbollah and the Syrian army. On the other, the armed rebel group, Jabhat al-Nusra, which later evolved into the now victorious HTS. Today, all the official crossings between the two border areas are closed, but many unofficial ones remain. Muhammad, a Hermel resident, inspects his land near these crossings. He fears armed groups from Syria may now use them to attack Hezbollah and enter Lebanon.
We're cautious. The army hasn't deployed here to secure the border. We, the locals, are on high alert. Everyone is armed and watching. Personally, I am against war. But if anything happens here, I will be the first to fight.
Fatima spends her day in the shelter, waiting for any news about when it might be safe to return. HTS has promised to protect these minorities. But for Fatima, her family, and many others here, their future in the new Syria is uncertain.